showman. Wow. What an evening. Here I was, thinking I would never live to see this happen again. There you all are. Hello, everyone. Visitors new and old, by which I mean returning. Welcome to Cool Showman, a show where all ages are welcome. It's going to feel pretty much like this for the rest of the show for you and me. So I feel like we set the tone. Welcome back. It is a pleasure to return once again to Commonwealth Sanctuary. It's truly starting to feel like a second home here at Commonwealth, which is probably why I'll be showering with a garden hose out back. Just like every other place I've lived behind. It's truly a pleasure to be here. You all could be watching the opening ceremony to the Olympics, throwing makeshift javelins through the drywall in your apartments. But you made it out, so for that I really appreciate it. And now, time for a very normal, totally calm, and very even-keeled talk show. Welcome to the Cool Show. Let's start the monologue, shall we? Give it up for Will on the drums. All right. And here's a totally normal monologue that I am going to nail 10 out of 10. What did it just get 200 degrees warmer in here? All right. The 2024 Summer Olympics are kicking off right effing now, and to celebrate the occasion, Celine Dion is reportedly being paid $2 million to sing one song during the opening ceremony. Quite a check, huh? Pretty impressive. Meanwhile, Madonna is being paid $40 to use her new face to scare children outside the venue. What's she doing over there? Feels good. Snoop Dogg was set to carry the Olympic flame on its final journey to the opening ceremony. It's impressive. You a fan of Snoop Dogg? Okay. New guy. While Snoop Dogg is doing that, his business partner Martha Stewart is competing in the equestrian dressage event as a damn horse. Feeling good, Elon Musk. This guy can't stay out of the news. Elon debuted a new humanoid robot called Optimus that he will sell for under $20,000 to replace both his and other people's employees in the coming years. No news yet on whether Optimus will be able to smoke cigarettes by the loading dock on break. He's finding his groove. I'm talking about me. Don't break eye contact now, it's a long show. Gonna need to borrow Phil's towel up here. Alec Baldwin. Speaking of athletes, Alec Baldwin. His case was dismissed in the accidental shooting on the set of the film Rust. Now we know he can shoot a woman in the face. The question is, can he shoot another good movie? What's he done since Beetlejuice? Answer me that. Okay. Feeling good. New pickleball video game called PPA Pickleball Tour 2025 was released on Wednesday this week. Exciting stuff. Early reviews of the game are saying, why play a low-stakes sport with friends at the park when you could sit alone and play the saddest video game ever made? Service. It's a pickleball joke. Okay. Speaking of games, the Ohio Supreme Court ruled this week that boneless chicken wings can have bones. What the fuck is going on? One dissenting justice of the court described another judge's reasoning for this ruling as, quote, utter jabberwocky. A real quote that's funnier than any punchline I could come up with. 'He's dancing up here. Fans of the show, in a follow-up to last month's monologue, 2 astronauts are still stranded on the International Space Station due to the failures of a Boeing Starliner spacecraft, what? They're in space, and you thought Delta's delays were bad. You know what I didn't plan on? There's actually an incredibly cold vent over there. Best accident in my life. God only knows how many people Boeing will have to murder to get those travelers home safe. And finally, speaking of travel in the air, Southwest Airlines says its assigned and premium seating will now replace its notorious open seating plan. Customers will now have to pick between lawn chairs or milk crates thrown loosely throughout the cabin. Let's start the show. Thank you very much. Do the check. Thank you very much to Will over on the drums. Also with Dan, the music man. Give it up for the band. Now, card's gone. No, it's not. Will, how you feeling? Nice to meet you.
Fantastic.
All right, that's good. And let's go ahead and check in on Dan. Dan, how are things? Good. All right. Now, let's see. Dan, you been enjoying the summer heat so far?
Shit, my ass gonna melt. I'm hotter than a pile of flapjacks being flipped by the devil.
I feel you. The heat's really getting you. Dan, you been doing anything fun recently?
Yeah.
What's that?
Nah, just working my new job.
Oh. So I guess not much fun.
Yeah.
Oh. What's your new job?
I'm flipping flapjacks on the breakfast shift.
Oh. Who do you work for?
The devil.
Cool. They cut you in on the tip pool?
No.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, Dan. All right. Give it up for the band, everyone. Oh, good. Welcome back to the show. For those of you who are returning, let's go ahead and look over the exciting news. Check the board here. Where are we at with Shows Without Crime? Very exciting. And at the risk of sounding too optimistic, I'm feeling good about 5. You may not have noticed the show started a few minutes late because I was just quietly melting down due to a technical difficulty. Fortunately, I used my incredible willpower to succeed, and now here we are. Thank you for coming out to enjoy the show. Also very exciting news. Guests and returning people, everyone in the room I know. Anyway, you may have noticed I just cut 12 inches of my hair off. Look at that. And I did donate it, so I'm not sure if that qualifies me as a first responder, but it's got to be good for something. I don't know. It feels good. Those of you may be wondering, why? The answer was I was worried I was going to come off as a psycho. Totally fixed it now. It was long in my planning. Let's go ahead and look at the reference I brought in. What's funny? I said, make me look like that, and the photographs show that I did. Huge shout out to Desiree at Sheer Designs. Waterville, Vermont's #1 hair salon, voted 2018. Folks, I'm not here all night to talk about me. I know it seems like this is all about me, but it's actually not. I'm actually very excited here to bring up a few guests, one of which I'm going to bring it up to the stage right now.
Woo! Yeah!
Folks, I overcame what Steve Jobs would describe as his, quote, wet nightmare to make this show work. So I'm going to need a little more enthusiasm. I know the Olympics just started. I know we're all excited about the 400 or whatever number is happening tomorrow. But we're going to need to fucking ratchet it up just a little bit, especially if we're going to bring our first guest. Are you ready for our first guest?
Yeah!
Our first guest tonight is a nationally touring stand-up comedian that spent the last 2 years performing for crowds larger than my entire hometown population. And that's where Sheer Designs is. When he's not on tour, he's either helping run our favorite fruit-themed comedy club or tearing up the greens at whatever golf course he can find. The only thing more powerful than his slice, wink, is his charm. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend and yours, please welcome Lee Kimbrell. Hello, Lee Kimbrell.
Kyle's Chickering, my
Lee,
dear boy.
welcome back to the new show.
Thrilled to be here, man. This is excellent.
It is very exciting stuff. Now, Lee, you may not remember this, but you were actually on episode number 1.
I recall.
There we are. That was 3 goddamn years ago.
Unbelievable.
In fact, my hair looks eerily similar. Had I seen that, maybe things would have gone differently.
Look at us, dude. So spry.
There we are, having a good time. We're over there at Chameleon, a venue that I don't even know. They may have burned that fucker to the ground. They're over there having fun. You were there, episode 1, and now 3 years later, look how far both of us have come.
Yeah,
Look at us. We're both wearing suits of some type. You are not only a headliner on your own right, but you're on this journey with one of the largest names in comedy right now.
Yeah.
You're out there.
Carrot Top.
Yeah. The only thing better than his jokes are his workouts.
Oh, come on, man.
It's really impressive what he's got going on over there. There was so much more preamble to this that's just totally escaping my mind.
It's all good, man. I'm just happy to be here. I don't see you as often as I do, and I love you. Give it up for your host, Kyle's Chickering. One thing, classic Kyle's that made me laugh very heartily is right when the show started, he didn't have the note card, and then he found the note card, and the thing he needed to remember to read was, "Hello, Will, how are you?" "Hi, Will, are you good? Next."
It's crazy. It's crazy as that was just clever ad-libbing. I actually have no idea what these things are.
Yeah, those note cards are in wingdings, dude. He's just up here ripping it.
It's all part of the show. But yes, 3 years later, can you believe, number 1, the show is still going, and number 2, I am still alive?
Both are incredible, and they couldn't both happen unless the latter part. So, Kyle's is alive. Yeah. Keep alive.
It feels good. Now, like I was saying here, you've been on a damn rocket ship, not Boeing. Pay attention to the monologue. You've been on a rocket ship for the last damn near what? Year, 2 years at this point? Couple years at this point. Now, lost the card again. Like we said, you've been out with one of the largest names. You've been out touring with Theo Von, notoriously, for the last 2 years.
The Rat.
The Rat. Now, you've been out, now that started right here in Cincinnati, did it not?
Yep.
At the Brady Center?
September 2021.
Wow. Then I believe
A couple months short of that first episode.
That's very right. Wow. And yet here I am. Here I am, just as successful emotionally.
Dude, yeah.
So think about that. Well, where they're at, John. It started at the Brady Center. In fact, I believe you were technically the first comedian on that stage in that venue, were you not?
That is true.
Wow. What a start.
Complete happenstance. Yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. But
You're out there. And now you're deep in the game. You're out there, you're getting the taste of what it's like to be on top. You're out there, you're doing arenas. You're doing damn theaters the size of my ass. I mean, it's
Bigger.
huge.
Just gaped down fucking theaters.
It's like a crater on the moon. Now you're out there, you're running around with the Top Gun Theo. What do you think is one of the biggest credits, now that you've been with him, to Theo's success? Do you think it's the looks? Do you think it's the accent? Do you think it's the history of being on MTV's Road Rules?
Man, I think it's got to be his opening act.
Oh, yeah.
It's the hair, baby.
It has to be.
Yeah.
And I would know.
Yeah.
What?
You got a great head of hair, success happened.
You're goddamn right it did. This is $30 at Sheer Designs.
But your hair looks incredible.
I know!
Oh, no, shut up!
I said dramatic layers!
You cut off more hair than I have had since 6th grade. So, dude, I don't feel bad about
Guess you gotta
beautiful
count
haircut.
Guess you gotta count your victories where you can. You're out there, you're with Theo, you get to know him, you're out there, you're doing the shows. Do you think maybe the key to his success might be his fantastic branding as the, quote, the Rat King?
Can't hurt.
It can't hurt. It can't hurt. And yet here you are, doing my show. For which you will get paid emotionally. In numbers you can't even calculate. But I want to see you succeed.
Thank you.
I want to see you. I want to be doing 10 minutes and hanging out on the bus with you.
Right.
That's what I want to make happen. So we got to make sure that you get your branding right.
How do I brand?
We got to get you in the right character. He's the Rat King. Maybe we go with something maybe a little hyper local. What if we go Lee Kimbrell, the Cincinnati Kid?
Yeah.
We do a little blend of you with Steve McQueen, and it turns out it's actually just you in a leather jacket. We get that popping off. Okay? We get the local market going, okay? That's a good base level to go with. And then you got your team on your side. Now we got to go ahead and amp it up. We got to go a little wilder. Maybe if we go towards your specific Kentucky roots. What if we went towards Lee Kimbrell, the wild turkey? Capture the essence of the animal. He's out there, he's gobbling. Okay, you never know what he's gonna say. Everybody's looking at the wild turkey, but then it turns out it's just you with 2 bottles of bottom shelf whiskey, and it's real.
What if the brand was becoming a degenerate alcoholic? More so.
Yeah. What if you rode that wave into the goddamn pig horse? Something like that. Or we go a little left field, but we go ahead, we go Lee Kimbrell, the Kentucky Cue Ball. And it's kind of just, it's kind of like Larry the Cable Guy, except for it's just you wearing an expired motorcycle helmet.
Yeah, helmet.
Yeah. Do you think that might work?
Maybe, man. I'm willing to try anything.
Thank God, so am I. Look at the show.
I'll do anything. Someone want to come up here and chop my arm off and I'll be the one-arm guy from Cincinnati? I'd do it.
That might work. Listen, man, I'm just trying to think of things. Like, here's the deal. Career is only part of the pie.
It is only part of the pie. Career is, I've always said that career is only a part of the pie.
Anyone that wants to fight after that, panel included, line up out back. I'm going to be showering with a hose. Career's going great. Everything's going great. In fact, how much better could things get?
Oh, my lady!
Yes! So, not only is your career taken off, your personal life has taken off in ways that no one could have imagined. Now, congratulations, you're very exciting. You were set to be wed.
Set to be wed.
Set to be wed, date unspecified.
TBD.
TBD, which you've explained has been very exciting to see the number of people that are asking you when the wedding date is.
Yes. Very,
Right.
it's a lucky thing to have, but
Yeah.
too many.
Good. Well, lots of questions. I'm not so worried about what the date of the event is. However, I'm extremely interested in what the theme
Oh,
of the
yeah.
event is. Because as we all know, there's nothing more important than a wacky theme at a wedding.
Have you been putting some thought into it?
Did I put some thought into it? Perhaps. Did I do some research? Maybe put a little bit of my own will on it? Because, frankly, I just like to see this happen. Who knows?
Okay, cool.
I sat here and I said, wow, congratulations to Lee, his beautiful fiance. How exciting it is that they're going to be married, but were I to attend, how would I enjoy it? And I was thinking, well, obviously I'd want it to be decorated in a way that reminds me of both the people getting married.
The bride and the groom is what. Semantics.
Sorry, I don't know the technical terms. I'm a little out of my depth. But I thought to myself, what do I know about these people? What is it that I would like to see, as their love is represented on a beautiful afternoon, presumably? And I thought, well, I've got my good friend Lee, very successful career as a comedian. And then we have Anna, who very wisely has chosen the career path of a nurse. So what if the theme were something really cool, like medical bloopers? Wrong organ removed. Something stuck in someone's ass.
The whole theme is something stuck in someone's ass?
It's the essence of that.
I like it.
Better cool but funny. What would that look like at a wedding? I don't know. Maybe tables. Maybe using hospital gurneys as a table for each of the guests. They can eat the buffet off of it, and then perhaps a themed cake like Operation the Famous Fork Game.
That would be so wacky, dude.
Yeah.
Zany as hell, man.
Too many weddings have been right down the middle, and you need to not be afraid to just make this your own. And by your own, I mean mine. So if you guys want to make this happen, let's just say I know someone who's willing to throw in a $50 Olive Garden gift certificate as your wedding present for me and a number of guests that I surprise you with on the day. That could be fun. That's the decor, and then obviously you got to figure out the food at this place. Yeah, it's going to be big. And again, you can do whatever you want. It's your wedding. It's your special day. You can do whatever I think of. Maybe you focus on your cultural backgrounds, your wife, future wife, extremely Italian, you red-blooded American. What if you use something really cool, like, I don't know, maybe a goddamn lasagna made out of Ritz crackers? What did you Google? No, I had to go into the AI sphere.
Yeah. ChatGPT.
I had to involve the supercomputers. Something fun like that. Maybe spaghetti with hamburger. All these ideas are free, by the way. I want to let you know that wedding planners are very expensive. So I want you to consider this your payment for your appearance today on the show.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. And then obviously dessert, continue with the theme. I don't know. Cannoli hot dog.
That looks like something that they would sell at Pinnell right now.
He's not wrong. Yeah, it's a very exciting thing, and I think we're all looking forward to it.
What else does it look like, Giles? Does it kind of look like a wiener going into a vagina? That's right. That's why you guys were laughing. I heard you.
I'm gonna be honest, not one I've ever seen.
None of the vaginas I've seen have been made of bread, Lee.
Lee, stop being ridiculous.
Quit making a mockery.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, this is worth, like the piercing headache later from fucking plugging in all the wires. Well, I'm very excited. Congratulations on you, your career, your newfound love. It's very exciting stuff.
Thank you guys.
So many exciting things happening, Lynn.
Thank you so much.
What an incredible future. And with so many positive things, there are, of course, many changes that are coming up. One very big one that I'm going to be honest, I'm not too thrilled. I'm excited for you. Not too excited about the dynamics of it. Of course, you are about to start a new journey in your life.
Correct.
Which is going to take you both physically away from this location for some amount of time.
Yeah.
But then, of course, you will be tragically departing your current post
Yes.
at, let's just say, one of the best comedy clubs within 280 miles.
Narrows it down.
Yeah, it narrows it down. Of course, you'll be leaving your position over at Go Bananas Comedy Club. Now, how long in your precious life have you spent in that building? At what point did that start? I could not have phrased that any worse. Let's say hypothetically you were in a place for an amount of time. Would that be something? How many years have you been at Go Bananas Comedy Club at this point?
I started working the door there in 2017.
Wow.
Long time.
Dan, is that a long time?
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask something? Is Dan Phil? It's not for everyone, but I think Dan's Phil.
Stop it.
Doesn't look like Phil, doesn't sound like Phil to me.
Looks like me.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
You've been at Go Bananas since 2017. What are some of the greatest highlights you've seen on that stage?
Man, I've seen a bunch of really, really cool stuff on that stage.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Shit. Pro-Am, probably the most memorable.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get to see every kind of person, you know. It's, yeah, every squirrely motherfucker within 300 miles of here that has wanted to do the Wednesday open mic, you know, gets to, and that's kind of fascinating. It's like a human experiment. It's fucking crazy to witness.
It really
It's
is.
very lucky about that. Got to see Tim Dillon before he was famous. That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt anything really crazy has ever happened there, but anything stick out in your memory?
Yeah, nothing weird has gone down at the fruit-themed club.
Oh, good. Good stuff. Of course, working as the booker there, you're on the receiving end of a lot of really interesting dialogue.
Indeed.
Yeah. How many email requests do you think you've received there in the last, 7 years now?
Fucking 10,000.
10,000. 10,000. How many of those were good or effective?
Oh, man.
Of those 10,000.
Not many.
Well, I have some good news, because before you're on your way out, I have some final pitches.
Okay.
I got a gang of guys that are ready to knock your socks off.
Oh, please.
And if you have any Wednesdays open up, I just want to see if you might consider putting some of these people on here.
These are pro-am submissions?
These are pro-am submissions / they're ready to headline whenever you're ready.
Yeah, that's a lot of the pro-am submissions.
Just give them a chance here. I just want to go ahead and run some names for you. Maybe you can think about this. Maybe pass them off to the next.
Just do it.
Yeah. But the first guy I just wanted to bring to your attention. This is Jeff Porker, the bad boy of Boise, Idaho. Jeff is looking for alternating weekends to fill his fall calendar now that his custody agreement is in writing. He would prefer his payment in Bitcoin or Borders Books gift certificate. He spends, in his ex-wife's opinion, a little too much time. Just let me know if you got any room for Jeff. He can send tape, but they're not digital.
Why do you make him look just fucking like me, Bubba? The first one.
I wonder if subconsciously. He does look like demented version of you. I mean, what's that called in Blue Eyes? He does look like you if you lived in Arizona. Yeah. Yeah. I guess subconsciously, well, this next guy, he doesn't look like you at all. Just give him a chance here. This is Craig the Eggman Manson. Comedian, magician, double threat, and I mean that. You won't believe how many eggs the Craig man can fit up his own ass. Some have called him the human bird's nest, while others have called him the reason they don't see live entertainment anymore. His schedule is wild. And of course, finally, this is John Johnson. Dude, and let me just say this, on and off stage, he'll say it. And you will not like it. John Johnson? Yeah. So I've got their landlines if you want to. You want to get back to them? Just wanted to let you know on your way out. But congratulations to you. It's very exciting stuff. Let's give it up for Lee real quick. Now, Lee, you stay right after Lee. Best of luck on your travels. Lee, one of our favorite, most experienced members of Cincinnati comedy. And now let's get someone a little more green up here. Huh? How's that sound? Yeah! Let's get somebody new to the stage. Coming to the stage next is a man that's quite a mystery to both me and others. You can see him performing live all over town, and you can also see him all over the internet on the Brap Comedy Channel. Now, I know practically nothing about this man, so let's all meet him together right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Pinnell. Yeah. Andrew.
What's up?
Pinnell. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Now, are you usually good?
Yeah.
All right. What's your deal, man? Break it down. Who are you as a man? What's your whole thing? Because I've had people scream at me in the parking lot. They've said, "You're too hard to read." And I see you and I think, that's what they mean.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
I feel like I typically weird people out.
I like it though. I don't know. I like your energy. Seriously, what do you do when I'm not around? Because I haven't the faintest fucking idea.
Yeah, we haven't really talked.
No, but I feel like this is a good venue because this is pretty much the only way I meet people now. Yeah.
I don't know if it would be possible for you two to have a genuine conversation. I think you guys would just both be doing bits back to each other and be like, okay, goodbye.
No, I meant everything I just said. Let's hammer out the basics here. Now, age, I'm going to guess 19 to 37 years old.
I am,
Thank you, bro.
Give it up for Phil, everyone.
Phil. Yeah.
Come on!
Wait,
I'm 24.
you're 24 years old. All right, give it up for youth, everyone. You're 24 years old. Okay. Do you have a job?
I do. I work at an office. I have an office job.
You have an office job, because I was going to guess either mascot or you write code for the Pentagon. It could go either way.
Yeah.
You work in an office?
I have a side gig where I like deliver lawn games to people.
Like what, like giant Tetris and stuff?
Giant Tetris, cornhole,
Okay.
giant Connect 4, giant Jenga, triangle lawn games.
It's called triangle?
Yeah.
I meant to say Jenga, by the way. You can't deliver giant Tetris.
Jenga is in many ways just the real life version of Tetris.
Tetris. You get a giant anti-gravitational tube.
It's like that. It's Russian. Jenga. Jenga could be Russian. I don't have my phone on me. Listen. Okay, you work in an office. You deliver lawn. How did you get into the lawn? Is that like a Craigslist thing? How'd you get into that? Something tells me you spent a lot of time on Craigslist or other similar forms.
It was just on like Indeed.
Okay. Just looking for a little side gig.
Just following up leads.
And they saw you. Do you have like a uniform? Do you wear suspenders
No.
when you do that?
No, just
You just show up as a guide.
set up their lawn games.
They say, "Thank God, my stepdaughter's graduation party was going to be a pile of shit." Dude, people rent cornhole. That's crazy. I'm not going to go all in on owning cornhole. Okay, I'm not fucking Bill Gates. If I don't play it every day, I pay this asshole to drop it off at the house. Bring me my cornhole! Bring me cornhole! Bring me cornhole! He's holding his speakerphone away from his face and I'm screaming, bring me my fucking cornhole! This fucking divorce party is gonna go off the rails! I already lost my friends once! If you don't fucking get over here! Okay. You're delivering China Jenga.
Tomorrow I'm driving to Oxford, Ohio to deliver 4 sets of cornhole.
You're driving to a college town off season. They're not even there. I'm gonna go there. The guys that are subletting the frat house.
The frogging.
They're throwing a divorce party. All right. If you deliver yard games, I'm assuming that means you drive, which was another question I had.
I drive.
Okay, you drive, and I guess you need a sizable vehicle to do that, so I was going to guess that you had one of those reverse trikes. Like one of the Polaris ones or something like that. Or that or a lifted Ram truck.
No, I've got a pickup tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm renting a U-Haul.
Oh,
It's a big haul, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot of games.
It's a big order.
this is the true gig economy, because they're renting you, you're renting the U-Haul. And then you put it like,
Yeah.
wow. What? It's trickle down economics. All right, you have a license.
I do have a
Okay.
valid license.
Okay. Do you have a car or?
I've got a car.
Okay. Different than I imagined. I thought it was just a series of bird scooters leading up to. Wherever do you live? Do you live in like an apartment or like a tree fort?
I live in the 3rd story of a house.
Third story.
I live in the attic of a house.
Okay, your ceilings are.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. We talking wood panel here, Trump? Sorry, I only get to meet people once in a while.
I'm not to facilitate your all's friendship.
Okay. You live in the 3rd floor of a house.
Yes, correct.
Do other people live in the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know these people?
No, they're fine. They're cool.
Okay.
Do you have to like walk up through their shit, or do you?
No,
have,
it's just separate units in the house.
Let's go.
Interesting. Okay.
Attaboy.
All right. I guess all of this makes sense for the most part.
All of this tracks for a 24-year-old doing a perfectly fine job. It's like got a house and 2 jobs. You fucking freak asshole.
Fucking weird piece of shit. You'll never be normal like me.
It only gets fucking harder, Pinnell.
All right. You have a job, you got a car,
Yeah.
you live in a house.
Yeah.
All right. Relationship status. I'm thinking either voluntary celibate, or you have no idea.
Single right now.
Oh, very exciting stuff. You ever been in a relationship?
Yes.
You ever had one go sideways or been in any tricky situations?
Yeah, I've only dated black women actually.
Okay.
So
That is the craziest thing I've ever It's like, let's fucking go, dude. What?
Frankly, it's crazy to hear, but it's not crazy to know.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. You guys like bond on anime and shit?
No.
Okay, no, I just didn't.
No, but I've never been with a white girl before.
Huh?
Damn! He's a fucking snow bunny or whatever.
You crazy.
Hey, here's a question. Where the fuck are you from?
Columbus. Suburb of Columbus.
Interesting. Wow. I ran out of steam on this. Turns out you can't judge a book by its cover.
No, you can't, dude.
No, you really can't.
Columbus.
Well, I appreciate you coming on and really getting to know me. Very exciting new information. Now, that's what I don't know about you. Let's talk about what I do know about you, is that in addition to doing stand-up, you're a member of the Brad Comedy
Yes.
group. What is this, a collective? A team?
Yeah, me and this other guy, we just do like sketch comedy, post it online.
Yeah, who is this other guy, this male model looking motherfucker? Who is this guy?
Max Faust.
Max Faust? More like Max Really Handsome. You need to tell him to tone it down, dude. It's fucking...
Do you have a picture of him?
No.
Okay.
He pulls out his phone, I got a bunch of
Oh, you mean like a picture that I didn't take? Because I got a bunch of red strings in my house. I've been trying to figure out his name this whole time. Does he live in a house?
He's doing well. I was just at his couple shower before this.
Oh.
He's getting married.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. What's the theme of his wedding?
Word for word is that.
Son of a bitch. You're over there, you're making videos with Captain Hansen over there. Is that his house that you guys are usually shooting in?
His apartment, yeah.
His apartment. What the fuck does that guy do?
Just video. He lives with his fiance, so she.
Is she like an interior designer? Because the decor is impeccable, folks. And I know I'm really throwing you off by saying how handsome this guy is, complimenting his interior design.
I was gonna say, you just tore me apart.
Yeah. Well, it turns out you're just a normal, cool guy. Spent the last 18 months being like, he's got to be even more fucking twisted than me.
Yeah, he was looking for his partner.
No, yeah, I thought he'd be like a protege or something.
Turns out he can handle a conversation with a human being.
Welcome to the show. You guys are over there making videos, and I'm a big fan. You have some common themes. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of your work here.
I said I'm doing the bench, see? I said it so fast.
Dude, my grandma gave that to me.
Fuck. Oh, he's doing
Who did it? Who's a little artist?
Dude.
This ain't Peter.
Man, put your fucking dick away.
Gosh, it's not even out.
Bullshit.
Dude, what the hell? Shut up, Brandon, you fucking nerd.
If it was any hotter, I'd have to bend the weather over the kitchen counter and fuck it.
Dude, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing here? Are you fucking my pillow?
Yeah, Brad. Brad.
Now, where do you find your inspiration? How does he come up with this shit? No BS. What is your writing process? Do you guys sit down and like brainstorm this, or do you just turn on the camera?
Yeah, we always like come with written ideas.
All right.
Everything's pretty written out most of the time. We never really like wing it, I guess.
Nice.
Brap does truly rule. If you have an Instagram, you should follow @BrapComedy.
.comedy, yeah.
Brad,
Yeah, it's really good.
Number
if
one.
you love jacking off punchlines, and I do, it's kind of my bread and butter.
It genuinely does look incredibly professional. It's nice.
Yeah, that's all Max. That's all the handsome guy.
God damn it! Where does this guy stop?
He's video guy, but it's like you're writing the scripts and you're acting in most of
I'm
them.
humping the bench.
You're humping the fucking bench, and
It's
you
called
wrote
doing the work.
parentheses. Drew humps bench. So you're fucking doing the thing, man. Drew ribs.
It's very impressive. Please check out rap.comedy. It's very good stuff. I did want to focus on one of my favorites here, and this is not a montage. This is just something that...
Hey dude, the skin man wants me to go down to the basement to help him with something. Could you come help me out? I'm kind of scared.
Nah.
Okay. It's just he says I can't come back up until I find all this skin down there. And that's usually pretty hard. But it's fine. I got it. I'll scream if I need anything. Oh, God, dude. I was so close to finding a skin. I had like one more to go. And as you can see, I paid the price pretty bad for it. Yeah, it's funny. It's not like finding the skin down there that's the hard part. That's actually pretty easy. He's got pretty generous sized pieces of skin down there, so I'll give him that. It's just the fact that it's so dark and cold and scary down there, and he's just at the top of the stairs screaming at you to find his skin in this really weird voice. Oh, but anyway, I should probably go wash up. I'm a freaking mess, dude. Oh my goodness, look at me. Oh.
Oh man, it's skin man.
Yeah, shit, man.
For context, I saw this video, and I said, me and that guy,
Straight up, yeah.
right the same wavelength.
He sent it to me the day it came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you sent me the Skin Man sketch. We were really laughing at that.
Hell yeah.
Now, where does this come from?
This one, I don't know. I just was like, I was going down to my basement one day, and it's a scary basement. It's just like an unfinished basement. And then I just thought it'd be a funny idea to send my friends a picture of the dark stairwell, and then just with a caption talking about a skin man making me find a skin, and then we made a sketch.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
You were in the group chat just being like, "What's up, bros? I hope I don't have to pay the Skin Man tax."
Literally what it was.
And they all reacted to it, and then your one friend was just like, "Dude, Drew, what the fuck?" And then you put like hours into it and made a sketch. God, I love it. It fucking rules. The Skin Man.
I really love it a lot. What other type of sick, twisted characters you got going on? You know, who else is making their way to Brap Comedy sometime soon?
Bro.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, it's just a skid man, jack off guy.
Skin man, jack off guy. Lawn game delivery guy.
I like it when you're super indignant while being a huge piece of shit. That's my favorite. Oh, damn, thank you. I didn't ask for one, but I did want one. Thank you. Thank you, John. That was John Holmes, my fiance. Give it up for him.
Big fan of Brad, big fan of the characters, and now I think it's time we have another character join us on stage. How does that sound? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our final guest meeting? Yeah! Quite a character. So, our final guest has been working in the comedy world since most of people in this room were shitting their pants. And I know. From the hills of Cincinnati to the shores of Los Angeles, and then also back to Cincinnati. This man has forgotten more comedians than you'll ever learn about. When not on stage, dazzling the audience, he's known to fry chicken bikes like a Michelin chef and cut lawns like a surgeon on amphetamines. Please welcome to the stage the funny guy himself, Dan Friedman.
Hurry up, I'm old, I gotta pee.
Hey man, just go. It's what the rest of us are doing. Dan, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining the panel.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Dan, for realsies, how long have you been in the comedy game? When did you start?
Fuck, I gotta do math.
What year?
I started in 1990.
Holy shit.
Been around, bro. Been
Been
around.
around.
Seen some shit, forgot some shit,
Damn.
left some shit in places.
That was the year I was born.
That was
Yeah.
also the year I was born, and as you can see, I'm a very competent and successful man. Think about that. The whole time I've been doing that, he's been over there yucking it up. Holy shit, I almost threw up. Did you start in Cincinnati?
Yes.
Where at?
I started, my first open mic I ever did was at the Sharonville Funny Bone, which does not exist anymore. And about 6 months into doing open mics, I used to run a gift shop in the Omni Hotel where Ray Combs had a club in the basement. And started off working the door there, and became a house MC on Wednesdays and Thursdays for about 6 months. And then after that, he moved me to the weekends, and that was kind of where I cut my teeth.
Now, Dan, you started as a doorman. Lee,
Yeah,
you started as a doorman.
indeed.
This is, I'm your future, bro.
You're my future?
Minus the head.
Shoot me in the head. No, dude.
From there, I went on the road, though.
No.
You did.
Fucking
You
rules.
did go on the road, and you went on the road fucking hard.
Yes.
You were out there really doing. About when did you go on the road?
Probably about a year after I started doing
So
shows.
like early 90s.
Like 91, 92, maybe 91, 92 would probably be fair.
What's like the furthest point that you would do out on the road?
I have been to and driven to every state in the United States except for Alaska because it's a long fucking drive and there's no clubs up there. Hawaii because you can't drive there.
Yeah.
And the New England states, that's it.
But you used to just have a landline and a car and a paper map. And you
Correct. Yes, what we called a road atlas, yes.
Like
Yes.
bringing Magellan
Yes.
over here.
A true pirate, man. A legend.
I do still know how to do that.
Like, was your entire day just like, well, I fucking hope I know where I am?
Sometimes, yeah. That's fair. Sometimes, yeah, you're out in fucking Montana, you're like, fuck, am I on the right road? It's dark. It's 2 a.m. I gotta be there to show tomorrow's at 7. Dog-ass tired, I'm hungover from the night before, whatever the case may be. And I've only missed one gig on the road, and that was because my car broke down. That was
Did
it.
you like have a means to communicate to the club or?
Yeah, it was called a payphone, yeah.
Yeah, but like,
You
did
put
you
a
like-
coin in and you're like, hey, I ain't gonna fucking be there. But then you had hours to get to the payphone if you broke down in the middle of nowhere. So no, there were no cell phones, no.
It is incredible that any shows happen.
I don't understand because I've had every piece of technology available to me pretty much the whole time that I was doing this.
Right.
And I have still gone to shows that either kind of didn't exist, right? Were still hard to find despite the fact that all of the technology in the world was guiding me there and I had every ability to communicate. Or, more importantly, and what I truly don't understand is I've been to hundreds of shows and people somehow found out about it with all the power of the internet. I mean, like
There's towns you go to back then. I mean, I'm sure it's now. I mean, the locals. You go to Yakima, Washington. Like that's it. We're the comedy show on Friday night. That's their entertainment. I've done gigs where a guy came. I said, "What do you guys do after the show for fun?" He goes, "We go home."
Yeah.
I go, "What do you mean you go home?" He goes, "You're the fun." I'm like, fuck me, really?
People have been saying that for years. But I don't know. Did you actually do the real you have to wake up at 5 a.m. to do morning radio because that's the
Yes.
only way to communicate?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yes.
Did you
I
did you have any weird radio show that did you go in there and they threw a tire iron at you or anything?
No, I do have a weird story that's
Here we go.
kind of fucked up. I've actually had a story about myself told to me. Like, hey, did you hear about the guy? And they're telling me the story, and I'm like, I'm that fucking guy.
Please regale us.
All right, so for those of you who know me, anybody ever heard of Tim Wilson? I know you have.
Yeah. Kentucky
Okay,
legend.
I was working with Tim Wilson in Springfield, Missouri. I'll never forget this as long as I live, and you being a golfer will understand. I did a show, I was opening for him, and I did a couple of jokes about Payne Stewart. Payne Stewart had died in a plane crash a couple of days earlier. When I got up there, I wrote, hey, the drive is so long, you just write jokes. And what can I do? So I get up on stage, Tim's in the back watching the show, I do my jokes, they kill. Tim goes up, has a good show, we haven't really met yet, and he comes up, we're sitting at the bar afterwards, and he says to me, he goes, hey man, I heard them Payne Stewart jokes was really funny, man, but do you play golf? And I go, yeah. And he goes, how the fuck do you not know that Payne Stewart is from here? I said, yes, he's from Springfield, Missouri. His wife could have been in the audience. Yeah, imagine that shit going down. So I just didn't do those jokes the rest of the fucking week. Tim and I had a nice time playing golf, and then years later I had somebody, some opening act did something about something in the news where a bunch of people died. And
Oh yeah,
the headline, this was before 9/11.
Early 01.
But the headliner goes up to him and says, have you heard the story about the guy in Springfield? And I'm like, oh yeah, let me hear this story. And that was how I heard a story about myself.
Damn, dude, that is a fucking awesome comedy road dog story. Fucking Dan Friedman.
and you can see Dan Friedman be a road dog in the film One Night.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
A road documentary. What year was this shot?
Okay, it was shot when you still use road atlases.
Okay.
Okay, so in a sense, it's a slice of life on the road before all of our technology. MySpace was in its infancy. There was no YouTube. Google, I don't even think fucking existed. All right, so my buddy Phil and I, Phil Perrier, who's a co-star with me, we're the producers as well, thought it would be fun when we lived in LA to interview, he wrote for Jay Leno and stuff, so we could get an interview with Jay Leno, and we knew Billy Gardell and Judy Tenuta, there's a lot of names in it, talking about their salad days on the road, much like what we're showing. And even Tim Wilson's in it, actually, and he's probably the most, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for?
Successful?
That's who it is.
No, he provides a lot of wisdom throughout the film, okay? So, yeah, we shot it well before any of the internet was kind of what it is today. There was no social media or anything like that. So, I guess in a way, if you watch the film, what I like to tell people is, if you watch it, yeah, how you get from gig to gig and maybe how you promote the gigs and stuff changes. But life on the road, that shit don't change.
Yeah.
Staying in the hotels, driving 30 hours to a gig, that kind of shit. One of the reasons we decided to make it was people, at the time Seinfeld had a movie out about being a comedian. People would come up to us after shows and go, hey, I'll watch that Seinfeld movie. It must be great to be a comedian. We're like, yeah, if you're Jerry Seinfeld, sure, you're flying first class to Hilton. I'm driving to Little Rock tomorrow, you know? So, it's, dude, it's two completely different ways of looking at comedy at the time. So.
It's incredible. It was more like the way that you had to do it when you were coming up was more like Mark Twain than it is like a modern day
Oh, absolutely,
comedy,
yes.
I do. I love it. Part of me is like super envious of it.
I used to have to send folders with fucking pictures to people.
Dude.
There was no send me your electronic press kit.
VHS tapes and shit of your set.
VHS, yeah, there were no DVDs or any of that shit. Some people would still, I remember when people were still sending out beta tapes. Yeah, I was like, fucking old, dude. Are you really that old? I'm older than that, Dave.
Well, not only were you out on the road, you also mentioned you moved to LA.
Yes.
So you're out in Los Angeles, and not only were you doing comedy out there, you were also, I believe, working as a video game tester.
Correct. We call it quality assurance, but yes.
Quality assurance for video games. So you're doing comedy, and you're doing QA for video games. How much did the movie Grandma's Boy mean to you?
I was Grandma's boy at every place. I was the gray bush, baby.
You were out there, what video games, do you remember any, really big ones that you worked on while you were out there?
I worked on 10 Call of Duties. Best team I ever worked with was Call of Duty World at War.
Okay.
That was the best team. There were 400 of us in a room with no windows
Hell yeah.
and one door out.
My dream and nightmare.
Yeah. It smelled great in that room, let me tell you.
It's crazy because that was before vapes existed. It's been a totally different experience.
Yeah, way different.
Cookies and ass, that would be nice. Yeah. Stop camping, you stink. Blow that shit my way, bro.
A lot of Call of Duties. Did you ever work on any of the Tony Hawk video
Yes.
games? You did?
Yes, worked on Thug, Thug 2. In fact, if you buy the PSP version of Thug
Yeah.
2, on the back there's 4 little character models. I'm one of them.
Holy shit.
I've never heard it called Thug.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Underground.
Tony Hawk's Underground.
Thug. They call it Thug, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Dan, when you were working on Tony Hawk, is that what inspired you to take up skateboarding?
Let's go! The best video ever! Everyone get real quiet. Can we hear it?
I thought I was going to be so good going down that sidewalk. Let me tell you, that rock just fucked it on all like for me.
Oh my god, dude. His scream there was my ringtone for 6 months. I know what you're wondering, is that a paralyzed dog? It is. That is a dog with wheels for legs.
It was paralyzed before the skateboard. For the record.
After that
Dan
fall, I
grinded
chased
on
her
it.
down and took her fucking wheels and just leaned my knees on.
I do appreciate the confidence to just in your 50s say, fuck it, I haven't skateboarded in 20
Well,
years, let's do it.
You're 100% right. I was an old skater, and I'll tell you what, it didn't make me feel old when I fell because everybody laughed. Nobody asked me if I hurt myself.
Let's go. Come on now. We did. We laughed.
I did hurt myself, but nobody gave a shit. It's okay though.
You bounced back.
Yeah.
Do you have any pets of your own?
Oh, no. Yes, I have 2.
You have 2?
I have 1 now.
One? Okay.
Yes, just put 1 down now. Too long.
Oh, God.
You really want to go there? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out
Did
of
you
here.
know about this before this part? No, I heard you had a cat with a funny name, and now I feel terrible. What if this cat's died like 10
Oh,
years
look
ago?
at that. A sign from my old cat that's dead.
We're back. Dan, you had a cat. What was the cat's name?
Shelby.
What?
The one that died or the one that's alive?
Which is the one with the funny name?
I have a cat named Shelby and another one named Copy.
Yeah. Copy? Is Copy
Yeah.
alive?
Yes.
Thank God. Copy cat!
Rest in peace, Shelby, though, dude.
R.I.P. to Shelby.
After.
Thank God.
After Shelby Mustangs.
So I thought this go.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't think of a name.
Named after Shelby Mustangs. Now, what in the world is Copycat named after?
Found it at Kinko's. And it was the Kinko's that my dad went to, the last place he went in '99. They found her a year on.
More good news!
I'm gonna make this dark for him. I'm a fuck with him.
I heard.
Are you nervous yet? No.
I heard you had a cat named Copy.
Yes.
That you found outside of a Kinko's. That's funny to me.
It is. That's why I named her Kathy. Well, we're on the same page.
I think that's funny to me. I know that you have a tech background. I know that you like naming pets, funny names. I was wondering if maybe now is the time to open an online pet shop. Maybe something named Funny Pets.
Yeah, with a PH.
With a PH. And, maybe you could name the animals after the funny chain stores and restaurants where they're found. That this would be just something to set us off. This is Texas the dog, found by Longhorn Steakhouse. Yeah, he's known to enjoy a nice meal. Something like that. I don't know. Oh shit! What if I fucking killed him?
Dan just strokes out on a cool show.
Right. Your cat name? Maybe Jared the cat, found next to next to a Subway and sandwich store. Hey. But Jared, unfortunately, does have a very strict diet and shouldn't be left alone with children. Okay? Funnypets.com.
She's killing right now.
Or finally, Skull the ball python. Skull? Yeah, Skull was found working the register at a Hot Topic. It's actually pretty easy to take care of. You just need to put some anime on TV and give him a ride to his afternoon shift. It should be all right. So, these are the things that I spend my time coming up with.
Why does this snake kind of look like David Stewart without a beard?
Find your inspiration where you can. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Dan Friedman. And now, folks, thank you so much for coming out. Like I said, very brave, very bold of you to come here tonight and miss the opening ceremonies for the Olympics. So, in honor of that, I guess now would be a good time to do the first ever Cool Showman Comedy Olympics. Very exciting stuff here. Classic Comedy Olympic setup. What we're going to do is we have some comics that have signed up out back. I haven't read their name yet, and I'm really looking forward to doing that live. And here's what we're going to do. Each comedian that is daring enough to compete in the Comedy Olympics will come up. They will have 30 seconds to dazzle you with their comedy, whatever they feel that is. Okay? Maybe it'll go like this. Won't that be tough for everyone? And then what we will have is our panel of judges will be issued a series of cards, which they will be able to hoist their scores into the air. The comics will then walk off stage and feel however they want to feel about that. Everyone will compete in the first round, and after that, the top three will come up to do another 30 seconds, at which point they will be crowned first, second, and third. It's very exciting stuff. Is everyone excited for this? Very feel-good and fun idea that I came up with. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the first competitor in the first ever Cool Man Comedy Olympics. This is Kareem, everyone.
Hold on. Okay. So I've had my fair share of good ideas and bad ideas. Oh, come on. This is one of them right now. Okay, there we go. So I've had my fair share of good ideas and bad ideas in my life. For example, good idea, having a friends with benefits. Bad idea, trying to be friends after the benefits have ended. Plot twist, her idea, not mine. She got a boyfriend and said she still wanted to hang out. Okay, first of all, I'm a guy, not Santa. Let's get a little more realistic with the requests here. But she said if we were honest and upfront with him, that maybe he'd like it. Sure, absolutely, I could see his reaction already. Oh, my girlfriend wants to hang out alone with her old sex buddy 3 states away? Sign me up! How can I lose? I think that's 30 seconds, I believe.
Give it up for Rakeem.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
1 second, just hold him up anyway.
I'm going to give him the highest number that I have.
8, 9. Wow, very impressive start here. 8, 9, and 7.
Hey,
Give it up for
7.
Kareem,
Good job,
everyone.
Kareem.
Give it up for Kareem, and representing Don Hill, please give it up for David.
Let's go!
David Stewart.
All right, so most people in this room know me already, and I've lost like 140 pounds. That's super fun for me. Yay. But I found out that morbid and obese are not mutually exclusive terms. Found out that you can lose the obese part and still rock the morbid part. That's fun. My favorite joke I've ever come up with is like, you know what? I'm going to start the Take-A-Wish Foundation. It's where you have adult money and just go do their wish without them. Like, I could just go hang out with John Cena today, you know? I'd be more fun because I don't have cancer. He could ruffle my hair today. Can't say that about the cancer kids, just saying. All right, thank you so much. That's been my time.
Hell yeah. Look at here. Spinning with a 12er, dude. Let's go. Baby Stu.
And the 7. All right, give it up for David Stewart. And now, representing East Walnut Hills, please put your hands together for Gary Dwyer. Gary Dwyer.
Hey guys, I'm trying to rebrand again. I know you're not going to be in charge of the club much longer, but you know, I'd like to work once in a while. I got married, we're talking, you know, what benefit is it if I still go by Teitelbaum, bad last name? My wife, clearly more successful than me, and that's fine. I have some accolades of my own. I went to high school with Michael Phelps. Not the Olympian Michael Phelps. I went with a different guy. He became a flight attendant. Not that there's a problem with that, but he also now, he's probably involved with like Andrew's line of work. He does bounce houses. He runs a company called Bounce Ohio out of Columbus. I don't know, but yeah, if I was Michael Phelps, I think I would brand it like Michael Phelps' Bounce Houses or something. But here I am, Gary Dwyer, trying to steal valor. You know? All right, you guys are fun.
Yeah. Gary Dwyer. I gave him a 23. Look at that, Gary.
Oh, no, we're just making it up a 9, all right? And 7, all right. 76.
Yeah, good job. Giles knew he was going to have 3 panel members, and then he just gave us enough for 2 with no 10s. And it's just like 1 through 9 twice.
I didn't want to invest the printer. I wasn't sure how this was going to play out. Speaking of playing out, representing Norwood, France, ladies and gentlemen, John Holmes.
Johnny Holmes.
I really just want to get up here and make fun of Giles.
Do that?
Yeah, you slighted me a little bit when you cut your hair off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you said I don't want to look like a long blonde-haired psychopath and stare daggers at me. You think I wouldn't notice that, would you?
It was subconscious.
Oh, sure it was. I don't trust that man. All right, that's my time.
John Holmes.
Hell yeah, dude. Penny's hell
28. 17 or 71?
17.
17, all right. Moving right along, representing Anderson, please give it up for Reagan Ribnell.
All right, Anderson's pretty cool. They have a wine bar there at Kroger. But yet you can't buy your own bottle of wine in glass and sit there. You know, like, you gotta leave. I'm like, I'm still gonna tip. I'm just trying to find my dad. Oh, screw you, dude. My period's pretty late. I was like, oh shit, I might be pregnant. But, that's perfect because I need somebody to do my taxes. Yeah, you better figure out these fucking numbers or somebody's gonna come get mommy.
Yeah, baby taxes. 25 or 21 and 67. Congratulations. Outstanding performance.
Dan's having so much fun with numbers right now.
It's like 57 and 75. I can pick them up like Hebrew numbers on my side. It's fucked up.
It's all right, we're all
He's
happy.
just playing with his numbers.
It's all worth it. It's all the spirit of competition. Coming to compete now from Fort Thomas. Please give it up for Jason Winkler.
Let's go. The Winkleman.
What's up, guys? Unlike David, I did not lose 140 pounds. I gained it. To combat depression and obesity, I adopted a dog. His name's Hoagie, and I know you're shocked that I named my dog after a sandwich. On our walks, he makes strict advances only at other boy dogs. So, should I have named him Grinder? That's my time.
All right. Strong performance by Jason Winkler.
Strong as hell. How crazy would it be if he had lost 140 pounds? So he'd be like, ah,
You got 35 for Jason.
35 for the Winkleman.
14. All right. And finally, 78. All right.
No more
Very strong performance, Jason. And coming to the stage, our last contender, unless anyone else wants to line up over there after him. Coming to the stage right now, a person that I said would never be on the show. Let's give it up. All the way from Nashville, it's AJ North. Give it hell.
My friend the other day, he asked me if I like the Foo Fighters, and I was like, they don't have to be Hispanic. I just got back from the beach. Got a car battery straight into the ocean. Just chucking them right into the fucking ocean. And you guys might be asking why I'm doing that. You know how much easier it was to kill a turtle with a plastic straw? Dude, it takes me 40 car batteries to smash one turtle straw. It's crazy.
No, Dan would have done 1 too, but he's only got a 2, brother.
That is a 4 for AJ York. Coming to the stage all the way from formerly Mount Adams, give it up for Stephen Bear.
Yeah, the B-Man! My freshman year roommate was gay. I lived alone. No, but my current roommate, he just got a new girlfriend, and we have very thin walls. So sometimes I gotta be like, hey, can you turn the TV down? I'm trying to hear you fuck. Alright, yeah. Did I do my time?
Ben, you're sure. Not disqualified.
Let's go! Let's fucking go, dude!
169.
31.
131. And a 53. Very good. There. Coming to the stage now from parts unknown. Wait, actually, he lives in Lafayette,
Indiana.
Lafayette, Indiana. Please welcome to the stage my friend and yours, my good friend. Good friend Sam Malone.
It's good to be here. My dad's a crazy guy. He likes to make these comparisons with sports and life. He'll be like, golf is just like life, Sammy. You gotta get around the obstacles to get your ball close to the hole. It's like your goal. And I'm like, well, my balls haven't been close to any holes in months, dude. And he's like, okay, well, think about basketball. You gotta get fouled sometimes so you can get back up. And I'm like, well, what if I get 5 fouls? Do I have to take myself out of the game? Come on. That's it.
I'm gonna give Sam 987. Let's fucking go, boy. I think you're in the lead, Sam. 911. Nice. Woo! Sam just scored 2,000 points.
Coming to the stage, straight out of hell. Please put your hands together for Nick Benavidez.
From the gates of hell.
What's up, guys? Make some noise for my son Sam. You know. My balls have been all over your mom's holes, dude. Okay, this is.
Oh shit!
I'm not in a polyamorous relationship. So you guys know Hawk to a girl. You know, she's blowing up. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have done research on that. But like, I kind of started to feel bad for her because like, just imagine like if the only thing you're ever remembered for is just one sound you make. Like for example, do you guys know like the Wilhelm scream?
Yeah.
Like when like someone's just falling from a cliff and they just go like, or whatever that word is like imagine like you're watching John Wick 5 and he's finally getting the shit kicked out of him and he just comes up, looks that dude in the eye and just goes, Hawk to him, you know, like. Boom, roasted.
Yeah, dude. Nick Benavidez. We'll get some scores here. The judges are debating.
83 for Nicky B.
83, 76, and 513.
513.
All right, girls. Thank you, Nick. All right. And finally, from the great state of Kentucky, please put your hands together for Phil.
I was on that first show. My wife talks shit to people inadvertently when she's drunk, and then she wants to hide behind me. Problem is, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Y'all don't understand, I've never successfully thrown a punch. I've successfully thrown some dick, but I've never successfully thrown a punch. Which how's that gonna help me in a fight? What am I supposed to do? Hey dog, you say something else to my goddamn wife, I'm gonna lay you down and make sweet love to you, motherfucker. Say one more goddamn word, I'm gonna kiss you on your neck and make sure you come over and over and over again. I love y'all, bye.
Hell yeah, dude.
Alright, let's see how the judges are feeling on this. We've got the Devil's number, 60.
Yes!
51 and 818.
We wanted to spell out boobs, but we didn't have enough.
Okay, let's do some quick math here.
Yeah, this is the finale. Is Giles doing all of this without a calculator?
It's pretty impressive stuff. All right. We're going to invite our top 3 back up here. Well, look at that. It includes the most recent 3 performers. Another 30 seconds. We do them in the order that they arrive. Please welcome back to the stage, Sam Milazzo.
Yeah! The young bull!
So a lot of older comedians will do 9/11 jokes, but I was born in 1998, so it's not really relatable to me. I wasn't watching the news when I was 3. I was more worried about getting spanked by my dad at McDonald's. I was more scared of him than any terrorist. When I learned about Al-Qaeda, I was like, dude, their dads are gonna spank them so hard.
That was funny. I'll give that shit a 99, dude. That was fun.
Sam Malazzo with a 99.85.
Yeah.
Very solid score. Great work.
This year,
Malazzo.
That's good.
And now, in the order that it came, please welcome back Nick Benavides.
Nicky B!
All right, fantasy football is coming back, with NFL season coming. You clap if you play fantasy football. Yeah. Well, if you don't play fantasy football, generally there's a punishment for the worst team at the end of the fantasy football season. And for one of the leagues I'm in, the punishment is doing stand-up comedy. Yeah, it's really sad when your friends do stand-up comedy as a punishment for their terrible football decisions. And I do it for my atrocious life decisions. All right, thanks for the feedback.
Hell yeah, baby. And that goal, 37.
51, and a very impressive 98 again.
Yeah,
Great job. Benavides. And now, ready to go. Making his way to the stage, our final competitor in the Cool Showman Comedy Olympics. Let's welcome Phil Pointer.
Go on now.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I wasn't prepared to do another 30 seconds. Like, my knee was only gonna hit them steps one time, and that was it for the shit. And now y'all done got me back up here, working my shit over and over. I don't fucking believe this shit. I love y'all, bye.
Yeah! Holy shit! Our esteemed judges putting together their
does love us. I'm giving him a 63.
63, 87, and of course a 98. I don't even know if I want to make him walk up here one more time. Let's just have our first place. Of course, the winner of the Cool Showman note card. This is the gold medal. Give it up for Sam Malazzo.
Yeah. Oh, he'll come the fuck back up here. Congratulations, man. This was very serious.
You made your country proud. Let's give it up for Sam Malazzo.
Yeah!
And all of today's guests, that's me, Kimbrell, Andrew Pinnell, Dan Friedman. Thank you very much for coming out. Commonwealth Sanctuary. And please come back August 23rd. This has been Cool Showman. Good night.